So you want to learn how to trade? Well, first you have to learn the charts, and today I'll be showing you how to do just that. What's up, guys? This is Focus Trading. Today I'll be showing you guys how I personally mark up my charts and will ultimately make me a better trader. All right, let's get into it, guys. All right, guys, as you can see, we have a 4-hour chart here. The first thing I'm going to do is analyze my charts, and let's move this over and see where we came from so we can have a better view. All right, now as we can see, everything kind of moves on a smooth pattern base. All right, and I want you guys to get this locked in, because once you start to see these charts like this and see these patterns, after what I teach you guys today, you'll learn how to execute off of this. And when you see this, you won't be afraid. Okay, you'll be ready to just execute. All right, like I said, guys, we're on a 4-hour time frame right now, and what I want you guys to identify right now is the pattern. All right, the pattern. We don't move straight up in the line, we don't move straight down the line unless the market is dumping. And even when it's dumping, you don't see a straight line. All right, you see it moves in a pattern style. Up, comes down, up, comes down, up, comes down, up, comes down. All right, so from a 4-hour time frame, all right, now that we see a bigger picture, we're going to zoom in. What we need is about the last month or two, all right, to see what happened so we can know where we're going. All right, so now that we have this on our charts, what we're going to do from the 4-hour, all right, we're going to go to our drawing tool, and we're going to go to horizontal line, because we want to see where the market, how low it came. So we're going to mark off the low. Let's say we're going to bring this over here. All right, the low is marked off, the lowest point, the recent lowest point. Now we're going to come to our high. Okay, this is going to be very important. We're going to bring it straight to that same area. We want that to match right up. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to mark up our previous high. This is our previous high from last month. This is last month's high. All right, where we started to break down from. Okay, that meaning this is the highest point the market's reached before we started to sell off. All right, so we want to have that area, we want to have that zone or that level marked off, because that is potentially our next target. All right, that potentially is our next target. The next thing I'm going to do is go down in time frames. Now that I've marked up my charts on the 4-hour, I'm going to go down to the 1-hour. All right, so we can see on our 1-hour. So this is our picture on the 1-hour when we zoom in. All right, and what we want to start to recognize here is and what we're going to do is mark something out so you guys can identify this. All right, after we broke out of the downtrend and regained our first high, this was our indication right here that the market changed in direction. All right, that's our first indication that the market changed in direction. All right, we broke our first high there, so I'm going to mark that. I'm going to mark up every high that we created, before we started to break down. Okay, here's another high here. Okay, here's another slight high here, and here's another high here. All right, guys, so now that we have our highs marked off, now what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in, and we're going to go grab another tool called the shapes flips. It's like a circle oval kind of shape, but I want to bring this up to you guys to show you every time we make a high, we form a low. All right, we automatically start to sell off. So after we made a high here, we sold into here. Have another, I want to get this high as well so we don't miss anything. The time the market made a slight high. All right, here we go. All right, and then we have that marked off. I'm going to just mark these up as well, just so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Because once you learn how to identify this, I'm giving you guys gold. Okay, this is gold, because all you have to do is identify when they make the move. All right, I don't chase the move. All right, I don't chase the move. I wait until the move happens. Once that move happens, I have then identified what the market wants to do. All right, they showed you their hand. All right, so now we're going to go back to our flips tool, and what we're going to do is every time the market came down, we're going to draw a nice little circle here. All right, help you guys understand what I'm doing. Okay, I want you guys to see the similarities in this. Up, down, up, down. It's just a small tap, but okay, we'll take that one too, just to show you guys. I don't want you guys to miss any areas. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so this is the way I mark up my charts. All right, this is how I always know what price is doing. Always. I don't want to get this too cluttered for you guys. I just want you guys to see every time the market makes a high, it makes a quick sell every time. All right, so all I'm doing is marking out every time the market made a high, and that helps me identify where the market can potentially go next. Here, drag this over. This is basically the same high, right? This can be very powerful, guys, when it's implemented in the correct way. All right, very powerful. When I zoom out, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, we always want to know where the market came from in order to know where we're going. Okay, we don't want to chase the big move. Personally, me, I don't chase the big move. I let them tell me. I'm gonna let them tell me exactly where they want to go, and once they tell me where they want to go, then I make money in the zones. All right, I mark my levels off so I can stay sharp and know exactly what's going on every time. All right, I mark my highs off, my lows off, and then I do my in-between work. Okay, market is making these same movements over and over and over again. All right, you can corner them off and catch the move. We don't care about the breakout. We don't want to predict where it's going. I don't care. We don't care about that. All right, we do not care about that, because chasing the move, it's more likely that you will lose chasing the move. All right, so what we want to do is indicate when the move is going to happen. All right, I am a scalper. Okay, so my job is to wait for them to show me which way they go instead of guessing. I wait for them to show me where they want to go, because I make money within minutes. I don't need to hold, the trade. I don't like to hold the trade for hours and hours and hours. The longer you're in the markets, to make yourself more vulnerable. Just like you can make money, it's the same exact way you can lose money. Okay, so why I love scalping so much is because I get to open my charts for about an hour a day. Okay, track my move. My charts is already marked up for the week. Okay, I just follow the markets and what the banks are doing. Once I identify the movement of the banks, then I take my move. Okay, I wait for them to finish. They take off fast. It's very volatile. All right, very volatile. You don't want to get caught up on the end of that. So what I do is I wait for them to make their move. Okay, I don't try to predict, and I know these markets. I've been studying these markets for so long. I understand the movement. Okay, and I'm gonna zoom out. This is what I'm talking about. I know the movement. It does the same thing over and over and over again. So our job is not to catch the biggest move. Okay, home runs. No, you get X'd out that way. All right, you blow your account that way. Keep looking for long moves. All right, me personally, I like to take what God has given me. It doesn't matter if it's $10 or $100. It doesn't matter if it's $1,000 or $10,000. It doesn't matter. Okay, I take what God has gave me. I take the opportunities. All right, so like I was saying, I want you guys to look at this and see the similarities. Okay, look at this and see the similarities. We're on the hourly chart. Now that we know how the market is operating, all right, now we know the patterns and the movement of the market. Okay, what we're going to do next is, let me change this up because it made a slight high here. Okay, and I'm going to mark up one more thing. Did another high here, and yeah, see that. All right, we made another high here, right? And what did we do? We made a high, then we pulled back. All right, we made a high, we pulled back, we sold off. That's the banks taking profits. Okay, pulling back to a certain level to either grab more liquidity from the last order block, from the last level, grab some liquidity, take some stop losses, take some limit orders, and keep going. All right, this is why a lot of people get took out of their positions, or this is why a lot of people, they say they get wicked out, things like that. All right, because they're coming back for your, these people know, these banks know where your stop loss is. All right, they know where your stop loss is. This is why I'm a scalper. In my trade, keep looking at my trade and hoping and wishing that no, I get in and out. I use larger size to make the same amount of money as other traders that hold, long term. I make the same amount of money. I use the snowball effect. Okay, snowball effect is when you stack small wins, stack small wins, stack small wins, scalping in and out, in and out, in and out. The rest of your day, you have to do whatever you want to do. All I need is an hour out of the charts, and my trades only take a few minutes. All right, I go on but larger size, and I make more money based off of me going in with larger size. Okay, in the same amount of time as it would take with somebody with a small position to hold the whole day. Okay, I would make that in a couple of minutes. All you do is add to your size. All right, now that I showed you guys this on the hourly time frame, now we're going to go down to straight to the 15-minute. This is what I do personally. I go straight down to the 15-minute. Okay, now look exactly where I marked up at. This is live. We're live in the markets right now. Exactly where I marked up at. I see on the 15-minute, this is where we tapped at our last high. Okay, this is our last high, and this is what we're coming for. When you learn how to identify things like this, you learn how to mark your charts up. You don't need indicator. They're only distractions. All right, they were created for you to get caught up that type of trading. They were created just for that. These people know that you're using indicators. They know, because they're most likely the ones that created it. All right, so once we start thinking like them, once we start thinking like them and understand these markets on a deeper level, then we'll start to win. All right, discipline, consistency, and confidence, guys. Discipline, consistency, and confidence, they're very important. Very important. All right, so our next level will be here, and we will tap this level. We will come for this level because this is the last high. All right, remember I told you, every time we make a high, we break down. Okay, we sell off back to a zone or back to a level, pull back, just to come get some stop losses that was there. Right, say if you got in here thinking we're going to take off and keep going, we come back all the way down to the same level. All right, this is why patience is key. Patience is very key. All right, because instead of you getting in right here, you could have waited. We ran up, made that high. You could have got in the sell right here all the way back to the lows. All right, now that you got in here and you're waiting for the takeoff, right? It came back down and stopped you out. Break even or at a loss. Okay, break even or at a loss. When you could have just waited till it came back down, you would have had a better entry right here. All we did was use sell side liquidity. We ran up, we wasn't strong enough. We came back down, grabbed sell side liquidity. Now we can push up, and if we're strong enough, we'll break that level. Okay, if we're strong enough, we'll break that level. So that's what we do, guys. We come back, get more money, get more liquidity. All right, liquidity meaning money, limit orders, stop losses. The more they stop you out, the more money they have, more momentum to break through the next level. Okay, so this is our next high right here, and we will come for it. All right, we will come for it. It's just a matter of if we're strong enough, if we gained enough liquidity down here in this area, and it's looking like we did, because we wicked off this area. Look how many wicks. Every time we come down to this area, we wick off and we push up. All right, we wick off, we push up. So this is the next high right here. This is the next high. All right, and as you can see, we look to the left on the 15-minute. The reason why we came and pushed into this level is because liquidity. The liquidity from where we just came from. Okay, the liquidity from where we just came from. We will swing back and forth and grab as much money as they need. All right, while faking people out, taking stop losses. All right, using that sell side liquidity to buy up and break through the next level, guys. Once you understand this, I love charting, I love trading. All right, once I started to learn and understand this, it's like a light bulb moment, guys. If you guys can see what I see, and the reason why I trade how I trade, and knowing what I know, you start to see money everywhere. You start to see setups everywhere. You're your sharpest in the beginning of the day. The first time you open them charts, that's when you're the sharpest version of yourself. Okay, this is why I only trade from certain times, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. All right, I do not trade the New York Open 9:30 to, I wait, let them show me their hand, and then I corner them. All right, I know exactly what they're doing, know the manipulation. All right, and I understand. So once you start to learn and understand these things, you will be a great trader, guys. You will be profitable. All right, if you guys want to learn more about my strategy, if you guys want to learn how I execute and I make money in the markets every day, passing prop firms and managing capital for some of the biggest firms, if you want to learn my exact strategy, my links will be in the description. And I also have a trading group, guys. I have a trading group. I didn't drop it yet. I want some feedback from you guys. If you want to be in a community where we do things like this every day, all right, when we teach every day, where we help each other and grow together, all right, and just build honest, trustworthy community. Nobody's perfect, guys. Nobody's the best trader in the world. But what you can do is join a group that helps you take accountability for your trades, help you with your roles. All right, guys, so this is exactly how I trade. This is how I master charting. If you guys learned something from the video, make sure you like and subscribe so YouTube can share this to somebody that needs to learn. Okay, and once again, my links will be in the description for my strategy. If you guys want to learn, if you guys want to join my focus trading group, I'll drop the link. And also, if you want a 71% off Apex, the links will be in the description. All right, you guys, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys learned something from the content. Peace.